So we've got a question here. Durna, can you please talk about why so many people fail on the raw food diet? Share your thoughts, comments, and criticisms. Thank you, Peter, Tennessee. So we've got a question there. Why? There's a few reasons why so many people fail on the raw food diet. First one is people just don't get enough calories. Here I have 70 dates. 70 dates in here. They're an Australian little smaller date. Got about nudging 3,000 calories in this jug here. I'll take my time eating that. No rush. But that's my breakfast meal. I may have lunch, I may not. I probably will have lunch. But you know what I mean? So I'm having like a 3,000 calorie breakfast. And I don't even eat a raw food diet, 100%. Alright, so it's like people who are mostly trying to do it, they're always going to be fucking up. Because the advice out there, typically, will cover three main reasons, alright? First one's not enough carbohydrate calories. Second one, social inconvenience, meaning that situational inconvenience, meaning you go to get the food, but the food's not there. You might have the money or whatever, but you can't get the right fruit now when you want to eat. You're at a work meeting, whatever, I need some food, where's the fruit? And all these fucking bananas are like 10 weeks underripe. What's the deal? So, situational inconvenience. So first one, not enough carbohydrate calories. Second one, situational inconvenience. Third one, social disapproval, where you got the money, you can afford the raw food diet, whatever, but your husband or your wife or your workmates or your kids or whatever, or your parents are going, what the fuck are you doing? That's crazy shit, whatever. So there's three main reasons people fail at. We'll cover the first one quickly. I read someone sent me a little screenshot here of a question being asked to Tim. Tim's a raw food guru. So the question is, Tim, help me out. I have a problem with dates. I can't stop eating them at one. Today, after eating 4 apples and 4 bananas. Whoa, don't eat too much, buddy. 4 apples and 4 bananas. That's got to be at least 600 calories. That's way too much. I went to the dates because I hadn't got enough calories and ate 2 pounds worth of dates. Good work, son. Good work. You're carbing the fuck up. Congratulations. I can't get past the calories. I can't get the calories thing out of my head. I was learned from the start of this raw vegan lifestyle, you need the calories like crazy. During right is ingrained in my head. I'm going to start by throwing out all of my dates tomorrow. Though I hate throwing away food, please help. So I'm not sure if this guy was trolling Tim, but Tim's response was, wow, that's a lot of dates. Here's what happened to me way back when I was carbing up all the time. I never felt satisfied by the food I was eating. No matter how much I ate, I always wanted more. It became an eating disorder. I was always eating, and I always felt like crap. And I went through money like water. How did I fix it? I added more fat to my diet, especially at night. I started adding more avocado and coconut, and that did the trick. I've helped many people transition off the super high calorie bandwagon and onto more fats, and they've all felt as much better and stopped binging on fruit all the time. So that's sort of advice that gets taught out in the raw food community. Doug Graham says, if you want to lose weight, eat cucumbers for dinner with lettuce. Chopped up lettuce and cucumber. That's what you got to eat for dinner, whatever. It's just bullshit advice that will never work. It'll never work. I mean, like, as if you're going to eat lettuce for dinner, or a lettuce and an avocado for dinner, and do that long term. Go to a restaurant with friends. What are you having? I'm just going to have a couple leaves of lettuce, or maybe a head of lettuce, and an avocado for dinner. Great, that sounds like I could do something, a plan I could do not. It's just, it's just crazy. I've just gotten out of bed and I read stuff like this and I don't need caffeine because I just get fired up naturally just by turning up the laptop. So Tim's said to this kid, I'm not sure if this kid's actually trolling Tim, but maybe he was, but anyway, let's pretend he's not. So Tim said to this kid, eating 3,000 calories a day is too much, and I'm eating that for breakfast. And tonight I'll probably have some vegan pizzas or some vegan Thai rice curry dishes or vegan burritos or whatever the fuck I want to eat. This kid's trying to do a raw food diet. He's had 600 calories for the day. 600 calories for the day, and then he has a 3,000 calorie meal like a grown man should. And Tim says he shouldn't be doing that much. That's too many dates. And that's why people fail. That's why people have depression, or they live at home with their parents when they're 44 or whatever, or they just have no drive, or they have low testosterone, or they have this, or they're up late at night. They can't sleep properly because they're not getting enough carbohydrates. or they're not achieving their personal goals, or they're single still, they can't even maintain a relationship. They might have enough energy to do a little bit of training, but they don't have enough energy to build a social media presence or have a real relationship with people or whatever, you know. So if my tip, guys, if you want to please your woman or get a woman and actually have a good relationship, I would say, honestly, from my heart, it would take at least 1,000 calories plus minimum to have a quality relationship with your lady. All right? No one talks about this. No one says you need extra calories to maintain a woman, please a woman, care for a woman, listen to a woman, understand what a woman wants. No one says that, but I'll tell you what, guys, it's fucking true. So carb the fuck up, seriously. Dates, bananas, mangoes, rice, vegan pizzas, whatever works for you. Get the carbs in, man. Get the carbs in. So that's the main reason people fail, is just not enough calories. Feel guilty for it. You got to get rid of that anorexic mentality. You got to get rid of the anorexic calorie phobia, carb calorie phobia mentality or whatever. You need carbs to live. Your human body, science says the human body can store around 15 grams of carbs, 15 grams per kilo. That's a lot of fucking carbs. So for me, it's about 1,000 grams of carbs my body can store as glycogen. That's not including my daily activities. That's just if I laid in bed and ate that much. You know what I mean? So you need a shit ton of carbohydrates, and that's why we have so many issues in today's world. As people are under carb, they've got so much opportunity, but they can't do shit because they don't have enough fuel in the tank. Cars make you fat. People going, Junod, fucking hell, mate, he looks emaciated. That's one reason I don't eat 100% raw food diet. I wouldn't get enough calories, man. Fruit's just so... on fruit, man, you get so lean over time, alright? I got in this lifestyle back in 2002 into raw food, so it's been a while. But I'll tell you what, man, it's like, if you feel guilty for eating fruit and you're binging on fruit, you're a fucking idiot. Seriously. I say that in a nice way, but you're being a fucking idiot. You gotta just erase that thought, erase that program from your mind now. Binging on fruit! That is like the dumbest fucking thing I can think of when it comes to raw food lifestyle. Eating too much fruit! And that's why me and Freely, we separated ourselves from that community. We don't want to be hanging around anorexics or people who promote the calorie restriction, anorexic mindset or whatever. That was half the conflict at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. People would come to us and go, we went to your talk and we went to such and such's talk, but they're like saying, don't eat too much, you eat too much fruit. I'm like, look at them. They don't have a fucking girlfriend. They've got fuck all social media presence. They've been in the lifestyle for 20, 30 years or whatever. No one even fucking knows about them. Their fitness is poor. Get them to run around the block and do a 5K. They'd be struggling to break 30 minutes for a 5K. Do you want their results? Or do you want our results? Yeah, so, and that became a bit of a tension because the older me and Freely get, the less we can be, what's the word? The less we can, we just have to be more real. We have to mean what we say and say what we mean. Less tolerant, I don't know what you want to call it. We just want to be more authentic and more objective because we understand life's short. You've got to give people information they need. So let's wrap this video up. The second one would be social disapproval. Yeah, that's a big one as well. Most people, I don't give a fuck what people think. I don't give a fuck what people think. I'll eat what the fuck I want to eat. I'll go to a restaurant and bring a fucking tub of Gatorade or whatever. But most people are not going to do that. That's why we give people backup plans. That's why Raw Tool 4 is doing so well. If you go on Instagram, people are like, people who were doing 80-10-10 are now doing Raw Tool 4, so they'll hashtag 80-10-10 Raw Tool 4 and it'll be a big picture of big pizza or something out with friends or vegan sushi or whatever. And that's really cool, man, because people can socialize on this lifestyle. They get the benefits of raw food, they get the benefits of some high-carb McDougall foods, whatever, and they just incorporate it and adjust their template instead of feeling guilty for eating some vegan sushi or vegan burrito or whatever. They're going, this is good, I'm carbing up, have a good time with mates, get some carbs for tomorrow, do some shit, instead of going, oh my god, I ate a vegan burrito, oh, life's over, I want to kill myself because I had some steamed rice. Eating disorder. If you think eating some rice or some corn or whatever is the end of your world, that is an eating disorder. The world's fastest runners live on fucking corn. So if you go, oh, I ate some corn, I can't run, you're just being a bit silly in your head. The slimmest culture, oh, I ate some rice, I'm going to get obese. Slimmest cultures live on rice for thousands of years. So it's, if you prefer the fruit, eat the fruits. But that's all right, have a backup plan. Don't feel bad about it. Situational inconvenience is when you have the money, you have the goals, but you can't get your fruits. And that's a big hurdle for raw fooders. So understand that, be prepared. Dates are a good one. Dates and cucumbers are always good to have in the car. Dates are the best. Dates are a raw fooder's friend. Whenever I meet a raw fooder who goes, I don't like eating dates, I'm like, yep, you're either an emotional roller coaster to be around, or you're going to be doing raw food for a few days or a few weeks, and then you're going to crash and burn and go, the raw food diet didn't work for me. So raw food lifestyle can be fantastic. Understand the pitfalls and slip-ups that can happen, because we don't live in a tropical paradise where there's just tree-ripened fruit all around. And people are accepting of that. We don't live in that world. So understand that. And once you understand that, we can say, this is what the issues can be. I'm going to be more prepared, blah, 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 blah. And that's how you do it. So you don't need to do a $10,000 course on how to eat a raw food diet or spend $500 on an audiobook or whatever. You can just understand the basic 3 tenets. So rewind this video, watch it 5 times over, and that will be... This is basically the video I would have liked to have watched back in 2002 from the get-go. So thanks for your support. Thanks for your comments. Leave some more questions down below. What have been your biggest hurdles on the raw foods lifestyle? Peace.